it's me again. How are you? I just wanted to say real quick right off the bat, I'm sorry that this one came out later. Everything was queued up for it to come out on Sunday like it was supposed to, but then OPS decided it wasn't going to record my audio anymore. Otherwise, all in all, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'm really sorry about the inconvenience. The character that I'm redesigning today, his name is Balo. Here is a reference picture of what it looked like. Balo's concept was supposed to be chromatic aberration, which is kind of like when you have those blue or purple or yellow lines around something when you take a picture of it. It kind of looks like this. I put together the blue and yellow as kind of my color scheme, and I didn't really let myself go beyond that. You'll see here that his teeth are blue, and this is an example of the uncomfortable decisions I had to make. In terms of concept, I don't dislike his original outfit, but I did wonder if I could do better now that my art skill has improved. Which leads us to today. I thought it would be nice to give him a little update and try and put a little bit more personality into the kind of clothing he wears. You may also see the beginning sketch of Fren here in the corner. I was working on both of them at the same time, that way I could keep them roughly the same size. Anyway, for the most part, it was just a matter of trying to figure out how I was gonna mix chromatic aberration and circus performer, because that's what Balo is. There were a lot of different patterns to choose between. I really wanted to do stripes, but I ended up doing them a lot less than I thought I would, and I'm still kind of iffy on if I want him to wear the jewelry that I originally outfitted him with. But I definitely knew that I wanted to keep the vibrant colors, and I learned a new technique a little bit ago, and I wondered if I could apply the technique to him a little bit, but more towards the effect of portraying chromatic aberration. The end result wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but I did like it a lot. I also chose between two different hairstyles for him. I ended up sticking with the main one because I do like it the most, but I just made it like just a tiny bit shorter on one side. And I didn't change the color palette for this one. He's supposed to be just a bit difficult to look at. During this project, I kind of found out a new way that I like shading because of his design, something that would stand out a little more against his form. I don't know that it's gonna be a style choice that I keep, but I am having a lot of fun with it right now. It's pretty rewarding. Also here you can see I make sure to have his body model separate from the clothing and the hair because it makes it easier to go and draw on new things afterwards if I don't want to do a new reference sheet. I did try to keep the clothing somewhat simple. Balo likes to be kind of colorful and a little bit chaotic with his clothing choice, but not to the point where it's too much of a hindrance for him. The furthest he'll go maybe is some platforms and something that might trip him every now and then, but isn't too long for him to turn around in. I haven't thought of too much of a personality for him though, beyond he works at a circus. He's one of the lead performers, he's an illusionist. Chromatic aberration isn't just his concept, but it's also kind of linked to his ability. In the world that he's in, everyone gets one after about 20 or something. And his, well, it isn't only chromatic aberration, a lot of it has to do with light and how it bends. And that's what he does in the circus. He kind of warps how things appear to be, without actually changing anything. But in his off time, I don't really know. I think I'm gonna have to add some gadgets or wear and tear to his clothing before I finish it for sure. When he's performing, he's very excited. He's very bubbly and open and friendly, and this extends a bit into his off time, but for the most part, his personality is much less enthusiastic, I think. He's by no means morose, but he isn't quite so energetic. He still does like doing illusions in his free time, but they're typically not to the benefit or entertainment of other people. He gets up to a lot of hijinks on his own. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'm really sorry again for how late this one came out. It wasn't my fault this time, I swear. I was on time in everything but posting it. I will see you most definitely next Sunday. Thank you so much for sticking around this long. I really appreciate all the support. You just popping in is enough to make me happy. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. In the meantime, though, I will try to keep things uniform. I have an official schedule, and I actually have a lot of stuff already mostly done, so the odds that this happens again are very slim. Never zero, but very slim.